The jungle world of Virax 12 was once conquered by the Black Templars and left as a crusade training world, guarded by a small Imperial garrison within an ancient temple compound. But when the Vox transmissions suddenly fell silent, the Templars returned to find the world overgrown and stalked by kroot hunters who now claim the jungle as their own. Amongst ruined shrines and vine-choked walls, the Black Templars fight to reclaim a forgotten world from predators lurking beneath the canopy. Let's go to war. Hello everyone, welcome to Daily Dice. I'm Sam, and today I'm with my main man, Ranny.
How are you doing? You alright?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, I'm alright, yeah. I'm already tired after deploying this army.
Mate, we've just set the battlefield up, deployed both our armies, and I'm shattered watching you.
Yeah.
Tell you what, it's some army, this, isn't it?
Yeah, it was an effort, that's a real effort.
But isn't that a spectacle? Look at that.
Yeah.
You will be seeing it very shortly when we start this game. So, you're going to be running the Tau.
Yep, Tau Empire, or Kroot Empire, we should be calling it, really.
2,000 points of Kroot. It's your first game with them. We go over all this in the army video.
Yeah.
But are you excited to play it?
Yeah, absolutely can't wait. I've been excited to get this army on the table for months now, so now it's finally here. I'm like a kid in a sweet shop. I can't wait to start moving it all.
I've never seen so many Kroot on the table before, and I'm absolutely loving it, mate. Yeah. I love Kroot. They're just they have so much flavour in the Tau army. I'd like them to dip a little bit more into them in 11th.
Yeah, that'd
maybe
be cool, yeah.
Release a bit of a bigger range, and
yeah.
You never know, maybe one day bring out their own codex.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Yeah.
So today we are landing on a basically Templars don't have a home world. They are constantly crusading, and every planet they take over, they make into a training ground for neophytes. So this was once a training ground. It's full of temples, and the Vox has gone silent recently. So Helbrecht's been trying to get in touch with the chaplain who used to be in charge on this planet, and nothing back from him. So they've landed. They're going to come see what's happening. And now they've landed, they've realised that this planet has well and truly been taken over by Kroot.
Yeah.
Maybe this was your planet to start with, but we will burn the heretic. That's the Templar way.
Yep. There's nothing left because we've ate it all.
A couple of full tummies on this battlefield. But so I'm really looking forward to this one. Before we start, big shout out to the members, you absolute legends. There you all are. Currently 32 at the time of this game. We've just done a giveaway. If you check out not the last video, but the one before, we give away the Lords of the Maelstrom box. So congratulations, Henrik, who got that. And I'll be doing more giveaways in the future. So if you want to become a member and have a chance to win a nice box, and then, just do that. Very cheap, you know?
Yeah.
Cheapest one's $1.99 a month.
Oh yeah, it's definitely worth it.
What can you get for $1.99 a month these days? You know what I mean?
Not much.
I tell you what.
Can't even get a coffee for that, can you?
Can you? Well, I tell you what, especially if you're going to Costa. Friggin' hell. So thanks so much to the members. If you want to become a member, I'll leave in the description how to join, or just click the join button below. If you can't afford to become a member, it's no problem at all. Just subscribe, like, comment in hype, and that massively helps with the algorithm. So I really appreciate that as well. So let's get into them army lists.
Yep.
Here we go, party people. 2,000 points of the Emperor's finest, Black Templars, run by none other than High Marshal Helbrecht himself. So Black Templars army rule is vows. So it's not all for a moment. They've got their own one, the special. And they get to pick one of 4 vows at the beginning of the game. When you see the enemy army, I always take +1 to wound. That's basically if your strength is lower or equal to the enemy toughness. But I might mix it up. If Ranny's got a lot of low toughness units, I haven't actually seen his army yet. I might try a different one, which is infantry units get sticky objectives, and they also can advance and do actions. I might do that. Just depends on what Ranny takes. So that is the Templar army rule. The Detachment is Wrathful Procession. So I really like this detachment. It's probably my favourite one. It was the Grotmus detachment that came last year near Christmas. And basically, at the beginning of the battle round, you get to pick one of 4 litanies. One of 3 litanies. It's one of them's +2 to your move and +1 to advance, which is really nice. And it makes then Terminators move 7 inches. Then, and that's only for infantry and cavalry. Obviously, none of them vehicles get that. I get +1 strength in melee, which is nice because obviously a lot of the chainswords that are only strength 4. So that's really nice. And then that's up for infantry. All these are for infantry only. And then the other one is a 5-up invulnerable save against ranged attacks. That's probably the one I don't really pick. I think in this game, it's mainly just going to be the movement I'll be taking. Because, like I say, it's really nice on the Terminators. I might even start them on the battlefield instead of in reserves, because that'll give them a good 7-inch move. So that's the attachment. It's got some really nice stratagems as well. I'm not too clued up on Tau or this Kroot force that Ranny's going to be taking. But I know it has some really nice stratagems in this army, in this attachment. Things like Armor Contempt, which is always comes in handy to ignore a pip of AP. Things like ignore modifiers to hit and wound and things like that. So it's got some really handy stuff in there. So let's go through this army. So we'll start off with the main man himself, High Marshal Helbrecht, there with a Castellan and his bodyguard, a Sword Brethren. He is a beast. He's got a big damage-free weapon in melee. He's got that melter that his servitor's got behind him as well, which is nice. Then he's also got a lantern in combat, which he whacks him over the head with and does mortal wound at the beginning of the fight phase. He gives his unit +1 strength and +1 attacks in combat. So them Sword Brethren are going up to strength 6, which is nice. And obviously if I take the vow for extra strength, it could go up to strength 7. So really nice. Then there's a Castellan in this unit. So the Castellan, basically in the fight phase, he gets to do a leadership check. If he passes, his whole unit gets reroll hit rolls. If he fails, they get reroll hit rolls of 1, which is hitting on 2s anyway, so it's really nice. He also, if his unit kill a unit on a 4+, I get a CP. I'll probably forget that, I usually do. Then 5 Sword Brethren they're leading. So Sword Brethren are so good. They've got the damage 2 mass-crafted power weapons. And they all have lethal hits as well. So like I say, with the rerolls from the Castellan, you can sort of fish for them lethal hits and get them through, which is nice. I forgot to mention the Castellan also has an enhancement, Sacred Rage. So once per game, I can fight first with that unit. So it's just something for Ranny to look out for if he's planning on charging me. That won't last much longer with 11th edition around the corner, but I'll make the most of it for now. So yeah, the Sword Brethren, what is their rule? I think it's something like, I think if any unit fall back from them, they can just make a normal move, a normal 6-inch move. That could actually be quite good if there's a transport nearby. Enemy unit could fall back and they could jump back into a transport to give them a little bit more protection. But we'll see. It's a big blender of a unit, but they are with the High Marshal himself. They're going to be flying about in an Impulsor. So an Impulsor, a little bit of protection for them from that Kroot firepower. I know nothing about Kroot, so I don't know what type of firepower they've got. It might just be scratching the sides of this tank, but they might have some good stuff, who knows. Let's see what Ranny brings tomorrow. So the Impulsor, that has a melter on, because Black Templars can take melters on their tanks. It's got a missile rack on, whatever it's called, and 2 grenade launchers. The rule for that is if it advances, the unit can jump out and they can still class just making a normal move, but they can't charge. So it's no good for Templars. We always want to be charging, and we want to be using that melter on the tank and the missile, really. So I probably won't use that rule, but a little bit of protection for them. Then we'll go over to the Emperor's Champion, leading 5 Assault Intercessors. So the Emperor's Champion, he is the guy who goes for the enemy characters. So he'll be going for them Kroot leaders. His unit get +2 to charge enemy character units, and he also gets devastating wounds for himself once per game, which is good because his weapon has anti-character 5 and it has precision. So combined with the assault intercessors that get full rerolls to wound if the enemy's on an objective, or reroll wound rolls of 1 if they're not, you can sort of fish for them devastating wounds and try and slay character, which would be quite nice. And that's, like I say, the assault intercessors role, the reroll wounds. They've got a sergeant in there with his power fist. That's Sergeant Darling. If you know, you know. And they're going to be flying about in an impulsor as well. So I've told you the rules for impulsor. It's got a melter. It's got its missile on top. It's got its 2 grenade launchers. Then we'll go to the other infantry units, the intercessors. You know why they're here. Sticky objectives, unless if I do take the vow where my infantry get sticky objectives, probably didn't even matter taking these, did it? But well. They're a cool unit anyway. They get like 20 shots if they target the same target, if they're not split firing, which is a really nice rule. So shooting Kroot, that could actually come in really handy because then bolters are AP -1. Excuse me. So that is the intercessors, sticking my home objective, running off and doing as much as they can. Then behind them, we've got a Calidus Assassin. So the Calidus Assassin has lone operative, infiltrate, deep strike. When the enemy, at the end of the enemy's turn, she can go up into reserves and come back down in my turn. And she's got a big 12-inch aura of if an enemy uses a strat within 12 inches of her, it's +1 to the CP of that strat, which is really nice. So if I can plant her somewhere hidden, it could really affect that Kroot battle plan. And that's her. Fights first as well, which is nice. So you have to really think about if you're going to try and punch her, you have to take a hit off her first. Then we have a unit of Terminators. This is a new chaplain. I have used him a couple of times now, but he's really cool based on the Leviathan Captain. Thanks, Big Rich, for giving me him. So he's a chaplain leading a unit of Terminators. The chaplain gives them +1 to wound all the time. Doesn't matter what the strength is, doesn't matter what the toughness is. +1 to wound all the time. He also gives them a feel no pain of 4 up against mortal wounds. And the Terminators themselves have there's the bolters, 1 assault cannon, and all power fists as well. The Terminator rule, what is it? It's a Black Templar specific one. I think it's something like if an enemy unit falls back from them, they have to take a desperate escape, as long as it's not a monster or vehicle. I'm pretty sure it's that. Pretty average. And they get their little beacon. So that little teleport homer. Put that on the battlefield at the beginning and they can rapid ingress for free within 3 inches of it, 6 inches of it, something like that. I never really pull that off, but I probably won't this game if I'm starting them on the battlefield. Then to the other side of the army, some more Terminators. So we've got a... have I got any more enhancements or anything? Oh, the Emperor's Champion. I did an enhancement on him. Basically, at the beginning of the fight phase, the enemy have to take a battle shock test with -1 to it. So that's quite nice. I had the point spare, and it came in really handy against Richard's Orcs when I played him. So I'm doing it again. Let's see how it goes. Because then the enemy can't really interrupt and things like that, use strats. And I'm guessing Kroot don't have the best leadership, so let's see if that comes into play this game. It did against them Orcs, trust me. If you haven't seen that game, check out Warhammer, Templars vs Orcs. So the other chaplain with a shield, leading 5 Thunderhammer Terminators. The chaplain, again, +1 to wound and 4 feel no pain against mortal wounds. The Terminators, they've got their little teleport homer. You know the rules for that. And they've all got Thunderhammers and shields. Their rule is, what is their rule? Oh, the enemy have to take a battle shock test at the beginning of the fight phase. So a few battle shock things going on around the lines, which might stop Ranny being able to interrupt and use some strats, you know, and make me kill them a little bit easier. Then I've got some Dreadnoughts, so we'll go to the Brutalis. The Brutalis, this is Mortis. He has some melters, he has the anti-fly stubber on top, and he has them talons. On the charge, he dishes out mortal wounds, that's his rule. The other dreadnought, which is Fury, has his Gatling cannon, his little Gatling cannon, his little missile rack on top, and his fist. He has -1 damage to any incoming damage, which is really nice. And he's basically just to soak up loads of firepower. That's what he does best. But he can punch as well, and he does have some decent shooting. I've given him the Gatling cannon for a bit of anti-infantry shooting, and because I just like the look of it over the plasma. Then, last but not least, new model on the battlefield. I finally have some anti-tank in the Templars. So this is a Repulsor Executioner, fresh off the painting desk. Please don't die straight away. I'm hoping he can pull his weight today. And he's a heavy boy, a very heavy boy. So his rule is if it's a Templar unit within 12 inches of the target he's targeting, he gets to reroll hit rolls, which is nice because we don't have Awful Moment anymore. So we don't have access to reroll hit rolls. So that's quite nice. He's got a big, is it the Execution Cannon on top? It's like 2 shots, it's D6 plus 4 damage. I think like -4 AP. It's really good against your anti-tank. So it's got that, it's got the Gatling cannon, the stubber, the melter, because it's Templar. It's just got loads of little bits of firepower, and then that heavy stubber, heavy bolter on the front. And that's the rule for that. It's got nothing inside it. It's a weird tank, the Repulsor Execution, because it does have transport capacity, but I just don't really know why I'd put stuff inside. So they're driving about all in the impulsors, and we'll see. You never know. I maybe might shot the normal intercessors inside, get them around the battlefield a bit quicker. Who knows? So that's the army. 2,000 points of Dorns, lads. Yeah, I don't know how it's going to do against these Kroot. I have no idea what Tau really do. I know they've got that spotter rule, and that's pretty much it. I know they've got a lot of firepower, but these aren't how I'm going to be playing. These are going to be Kroot. So what do Kroot do? Are they good? Are they bad? All I know is that they're taking my planet that has my temple on it, and I need to remove them from this planet. Here we go. This is 100,000 points of, would you say Tau? I guess not.
Yeah, I guess so. Tau Empire, but it's all Kroot. Well, Kroot and then 1 unit of Vespids. So yeah.
Some army, this, isn't there?
Yeah, it's like I say, absolute labour of love. There was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears put into it. None of them were mine though. So it was all painted by my good mate Bazza.
Yeah.
So he's put a lot of effort into it.
And what's his? Has he got an Instagram, YouTube?
Yeah, so he's Underdog Painting. So he only finished his army yesterday. He's been putting some effort in the last few weeks to get it done.
And he's still alive now, is he? Or is he?
He's just about alive. I think he's been crying for probably the last day or two. But
yeah.
I
can imagine. I really can imagine. This is my worst nightmare of an army to paint with this much skin. So hats off to you, Bazza. Hats off to you. So yeah, full Kroot army. It's so nice to actually see it on the table as well.
Yeah, it is absolutely awesome.
And this is your first time using it, right?
First ever time using it, yeah. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. I'm like terrified and excited at the same time because it's going to be some good target practice for the Templars, shooting all these bodies.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, so you don't actually get technically an army rule then, right?
No, so they're lacking a few of the keywords, so they don't actually benefit from the Tau Empire army rule. So I think what Games Workshop have done is they've given them the detachment rule and another detachment rule on top of it. So
yeah, so like doubled up.
Yeah, so they can still be fielded like on their own and still be like pretty good.
Yeah. And is their detachment rules then?
So they've got 2 detachment rules, like I say. So the first one is everything has a 6+ invulnerable save against melee attacks and a 5+ invulnerable save against ranged attacks. And then the second one is each time a Kroot model from your army makes an attack, you add 1 to the hit roll if the target is below its starting strength, and add 1 to the wound roll if it's below half strength. So
nice.
It is pretty good, yeah.
It's sort of just that weight of attacks that you've got that many bodies on the ground. It's,
exactly, yeah.
One's bound to get through, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Nice. What are the strats looking like? They're pretty good in this attachment, are they?
Yeah, so there's a few decent strats. Like I can revive a squad, so I can bring a full 20-man squad back to life as soon as if you killed it and put it in reserves.
Oh, nice.
Fallback shooting charge. There's a few like cheeky ones, like I can give them like loan up and stuff like that.
Oh, nice.
So there's a few little tricks you can do.
I like it. So let's start grinding through these units then, eh?
Yep.
So where do you want to start, mate?
We'll start with the many carnivores that are on the table. So I've got 80 carnivores in total.
80 carnivores.
There's 2 squads of 20 with characters attached, and then 4 squads of 10. So the first squad of 20 has got. I should say all the carnivores are sticky objectives. That's their detachment, data sheet ability. The first squad of 20 has got a flesh shaper, and the flesh shaper gives them sustained hits and feel no pain 6+. If they destroy an enemy unit in the fight phase, then they get a feel no pain of 5+ as well.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's pretty good.
And he's the character attached to him, yeah?
Yeah,
Flesh
so
shaper.
in the 20-man squads, they've got 2 characters in each. So they've both got a flesh shaper, and then one of them's got a trail shaper. So the trail shaper gives me a redeploy of that unit and the different unit. And then once per turn, I get like basically a reactive move if you finish within 9 of me. So that's the flesh shaper, the trail shaper, and 20. Mm-hmm. The other squad has got the flesh shaper as well, and a war shaper. So the war shaper, he's basically like a captain. He reduces CP cost by 1. For stratagems and stuff, so it can be pretty handy, especially with you and a Calidus assassin on the table.
That's it.
And also, he can point at one of his own friendly units and say it's no longer battle shocked, but...
Yeah, it's one of them rules that we're never going to remember.
Yeah, probably, yeah. So, yeah, that's all the carnivores.
And all their like guns and that are just the same? There's no special guns in there?
So, yeah, they all have like kroot rifles. The sergeant in there has a kroot carbine, which is slightly better, and then they have like a tangle web launcher, I think it's called,
right?
Which is kind of just like a grenade launcher.
Yeah,
it's all right. It's like you say, it's more weight of dice than anything with these guys.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Then we'll go on to the kroot Farstalkers. So these are the kill teams of the carnivore kill teams that Games Workshop released.
I love these models. Just have so much character each model of them, don't they?
Yeah, they're absolutely awesome. Again, these are all like, although they look like they've got all different weapons, there's only actually one unique weapon in each squad, which is the Lombexi Tribalast, I think it's called, which is kind of just like a bit of a grenade launcher as well.
Is that big thing with the like hand thing on the front of it? The big metal?
Yeah, kind of. It's got the 3 little prongs sticking out the end of it. Yeah. So this is like a squad of 10 Farstalkers, and they come with like 2 hounds in each squad. And their ability is they get to pick an enemy unit at the start of the battle round, or at the start of the battle, I should say, and then they have lethal hits and precision against that unit for the game.
Nice.
So yeah, it's not bad. And then on the more chaff, which is, to be honest, most of the army, but so I've got 3 squads of kroot hounds. These guys
these really are the chaff of the chaff, aren't they?
The ultra chaff, yeah. So these guys are just really fast, get around where they need to be, tie stuff up in combat. So there's 3 squads of 5, and then their data sheet ability is, at the start of the command phase, if this unit is within 6 inches of friendly kroot, then they're eligible to declare a charge in turn in which they advanced.
The kroot can, or the
hounds.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
Yeah. And also, if there is a kroot character model within 12 inches of them, they're OC1 rather than OC0.
Ah, right, nice.
So it can help like try and bog down objectives and stuff like that.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go next?
We shall go to the kroot lawn spear, the guy riding the big lizard.
It's definitely I think for me, this is probably my favourite model in the kroot range. It's a hard one because there's so many nice models, but he's just such a cool model, isn't he?
Yeah, he's definitely one of mine as well. So he's actually really good. He's got loan up inherently, so he's hard to take down. He scouts I should have said as well, pretty much everything in the army's got stealth.
Okay.
Pretty much everything in the army's got scout, and the Farstalkers have also got infiltrate.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, for the Lone Spear. So he has got a... I can't remember what it's called. I can't find it. But he's got, blast javelins. So he throws blast javelins. It's like a blast weapon. So he can actually do some pretty good damage. And he can fire and fade, I believe.
Yeah, so he shoots, and after he shot, he moves 6 inches, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, and you can also, when you... each time it makes a range attack, hits an enemy unit, until the end of the turn, each time another Kroot unit makes an attack that targets that enemy unit, you can re-roll hit rolls. So he's pretty good.
There's a lot of like stacking buffs in this army, isn't there?
Yeah,
if you shoot things, then things get re-rolls, things get extra AP, things like still get +1 to wound, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's trying to remember to do everything in the right order. I think.
That's the hard part, isn't it?
Yeah, so yeah, and then the fire and fade, like I say, you can move up to 6 inches after he's shot.
Nice.
As long as he's not within engagement range, which he obviously wouldn't be.
Yeah.
So then we'll go on to the next one.
Probably the little fly boys over there.
Yeah, we'll do the fly boys. So the Vespid Stingwings. So this is the only unit that isn't Kroot in the army, but I still love them.
I like to think that underneath their masks actually is Kroot.
Yeah.
there's fly lads.
I've actually seen some cool conversions where people use Kroot with like scourge wings and stuff like that. So
nice.
I might be tempted to do something like that in future, but I actually really like these models as well. I think they look really cool.
Oh, I think they do, yeah.
So they've got uppy downy, as I think everyone who plays Warhammer likes to call it.
Yeah.
So if they're not in engagement range at the end of your turn, I can pick them up, I can put them down somewhere else. So they're pretty cool for like objective scoring stuff. And they also put out a surprisingly decent amount of damage as well. So their guns are like AP2, 2 damage each.
Oh, nice.
And assault as well, so you can really do some damage with them.
Put them wherever they want on the board. Yeah. Nice.
So yeah, they're pretty cool. And then we'll go on to the Krootox Riders.
So these are all these are now the sort of heavy hitters of the army.
Yeah. So the Riders, my head law for these is the Riders are purple and the Rampagers are blue, because in the canon, like in the lore, the Rampagers are like the younger, crazy Krootox. So the too wild to have a gun stuck to the back.
Yeah.
Where the purple ones are a bit more matured and they've grown older a bit. And they're
a bit wise.
A bit more wise, so that they allow the gun to be put on them. So that's why they've also changed a bit in colour. They've matured and gone purple. So yeah, anyway, onto the Krootox Riders. These guys are basically the same as the Rampagers in combat, but they also have a decent gun on top.
Right.
And then they have a ability, once per turn, in your opponent's shooting phase, when a friendly Kroot unit within 6 inches of this unit is selected as the target of an attack, one unit of your army with this ability can use it. If it does, after that enemy unit has finished making its attacks, the unit with this ability can shoot as if it was your shooting phase. So basically it allows me to shoot back with any Krootox Rider unit. If you shoot at a unit within 6 inches of a Rider unit.
Oh, I like it. Can you do that as many times as you want in the phase, or is it?
Just once per turn, it is.
Nice, but you can obviously pick all three in one turn. Yeah. Oh, I like it.
And the guns are not bad as well. Like I say, nothing in this army is putting out mega damage, but
just weight of dice.
Yeah. So these are like strength 7, AP 1, 2 damage each. So they're not too bad.
And I just remember these. I used to have one of these years ago, and I think it was a big metal one.
Yeah.
It's such a good, like, a nostalgic throwback just seeing them on the table now.
Yeah.
And last but not least?
Last but not least is the Krootox Rampagers. So like I said, these are the younger, a bit more wild versions of the Riders. So they've got the same melee profile as the Riders, like the Krootox have, but these have got an extra melee profile of the Rider on top. So they've got like extra attacks.
Oh, nice.
These guys do some pretty good damage, to be honest. These are probably like the biggest punching unit of the army. They do mortal wounds on the charge, but it's not one mortal wound per model. It's D3. So I really what I want to do is get as many in engagement range as possible, and then it's D3 mortal wounds per model.
Yeah.
So
Do you have to roll for that, or is it just D3, or is it on like a 4+ or something?
no, you just get it.
Oh, nice.
So
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Sorry, yeah, you do roll. Yeah, you've got to roll a 4+,
right?
And then it's D3 mortal wounds on top of it. Yeah.
Pretty scary, like, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at it like this.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, there's a lot to chew through.
Oh yeah, a lot to chew through. So yeah, let's get into that game, I guess.
Yeah.
So here we go. The cards have been drawn. Deployment, sweeping, engagement. So we get this nice little close bit here to each other, but then these bits are miles away each side. The Templars are deployed at this side, of course, we're attacking this planet, and the defenders over here, which is the kroot. I think I'm just going to call them kroot all game, not tower, because basically they are kroot, aren't they?
Yeah.
And then we've got a objective marker in each deployment zone, sort of in the corners, and then you've got 3 in no man's land. Then primary mission, a daily dice classic, the easiest one there is, taking hold. So 5 points per objective to a maximum of 15 from the second battle round onwards. So here we go, the battlefield is set. Isn't this a spectacle, this, Ranny?
Yeah, I mean, I struggled to get it all on, to be honest.
Took you forever, didn't it?
Yeah.
So, like I said, this is the old temple that was training the neophytes for the Templar army, and now it's silent and all in ruin. And over the hills, you can just hear a stampede of these krootoxes coming over. So, like I say, objective marker over here in my deployment. There's an objective marker just behind there in Ranny's deployment. And then we've got 1 in this temple in the middle, 1 over here, and 1 over here. And then as far as terrain goes, everything's line of sight blockage apart from these trees that you just get cover if you're shooting through them. And then I've put the Emperor's Champion and his lads in that impulsor. I've got the Brutalis, giving him a bit of backup. We've got Sticky Objective lads, the Intercessors and the Caldas Assassin. Then we've got the Assault Terminators with the Chaplain, the Redemptor just behind, and then the Repulsor Executioner behind them. Then over on this flank, we have just some normal Terminators with a Chaplain, and we have Helbrecht and his lads in that Impulsor. I've got nothing in reserves. Ranny, what have you done, mate?
Yeah, so pretty much everything's on the board except 1 unit of Rampages and 1 unit of Carnivores. I've deployed pretty heavily over in this corner, a little bit heavy over this corner, and then just try to keep behind the terrain in the centre. I've infiltrated up with the Farstalkers here, and then in the middle, this is just out of my deployment zone here.
They've infiltrated as well, yeah.
And
then you've got, like, basically you can see the heavy with all the, what are these called again? Just the normal kroot lads? Carnivores, yeah. So you're quite heavy with all the Carnivores along here.
Yeah.
You've got your, is it Rampages?
Rampages are the blue ones.
Krootox
Riders are the purple ones, yeah.
And then you've got some more Krootox Riders, some more Rampages. These can all, like, what's it called? Scout, yeah. So they can get in my lines very early doors. You've got your Vespid Stingwings that can just go up at the end of my turn. You've got your Lone Spear over here, which obviously is lone up, so I won't be shooting him anytime soon. And then you've got some more Krootox Riders just behind them Carnivores there as well. All the doggos along the front lines, I'm guessing, going to be doing some sort of move blocking early doors.
Yeah, possibly, scout up and then move and then... Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Big question is, do you want to go first or second?
Honestly, I don't know.
I definitely think you'd benefit from going first.
I think so as well, yeah, just to get some move blocking going on. And
just be in my face early game, and then you can sort of start racking up the points, because I can't move. I'd like to go first as well, just to prevent that as much as I can.
Yeah.
So shall we roll a dice and see what happens?
Let's go for it.
So the Black Templars. You do go first. This is not good for the Templars, but I suppose you are the defender, so you got the sprung the trap first.
Yeah.
Let's get into this game. So the cards have been drawn for Kroot turn 1. Skew no man's land and recover assets. So they need to get that land before the Templars do, in getting all them temples first to spring some traps, which you have got for 5 points. Well, you've got all 3 objectives in no man's land, haven't you?
Yeah.
Recover assets is do actions in different parts of the battlefield. So you're doing your home and no man's land, which will get you 3 points. If you got all 3, including like mad deployment, you get 5 points.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're not in mad deployment, but you're pretty close. So what have you done, Ranny?
Basically, everything's just scouted and moved up. The doggos are doing some move blocking shenanigans.
Yeah, so down here, they're the ones that are recovering assets, yeah?
Yeah, I might charge the dogs into the Terminators.
Over here?
Yeah, there's a cheeky strat I can use, so if the dogs hit first, then the Rampages will get extra AP on their attacks.
Nice.
So could potentially do that. Everything else, like I say, is just move forward and staging, really. Yeah.
So these have moved up. The reason everything's so fast is because basically everything gets scout.
Yeah, so everything scouts 7 and then moves 7, pretty much, so...
So right up in my grill, turn 1. So yeah, and then you've got, like I say, secure no man's land. So you're holding that objective there, you're holding this one in no man's land, and you're holding this one over here.
Yep.
Sweet, let's do some shooting.
Yep.
Starting with the lone spear, the first bit of contact is a javelin into my face at the Terminators. Let's do it, mate.
Yeah, so it's blast javelin, so D6 attacks, and it's blast. So 5.
Nice. So 6, yeah?
5 plus 1 for blast, yeah. This is hitting on 4s because you're at full strength.
I like your kroot dice.
Oh, cheers.
Good man, then.
So 2 miss.
Trying to tell anyone how much you spent on these?
Too much. When you don't take into account VAT when you're ordering from America.
It's 4 hits.
Yeah.
What are you wounded on?
So it's strength 10 this.
So you wounded on 2s?
2s, yeah. So that's 4 wounds at -2.
4 at -2. We get a bit of cover there. So 4, 3 ups. Oh, it's 2 damage.
2 damage each, yeah.
So kill 1, put 1 onto 1 wound remaining. Next up, we have this big block of 20 carnivores shooting into the same unit of Terminators. You get full rerolls to hit because they got hit by that lone spear. That's his ability. So I think I'll do this off cam because there's going to be a lot of dice getting flung. So after the dust settles, them carnivores take out 1 more Terminator, that one that was on 1 wound. We did the sustained hits in that for them as well. We just remembered last minute, didn't we, Ranny?
Yeah.
Then these shot into the Terminators and these shot into the Terminators as well. These have picked these Terminators to be their lethal hit target, basically their prey, in which they took 1 wound off the Terminators. The other unit of, what they're called again?
Which ones?
These?
Oh, Farstalkers.
Farstalkers over there, they're picked this unit of Intercessors to be their lethal hits target. So just some plink fire at the minute, as expected, but we're going to the charge phase, and you really want to see what these carnivores can do, don't you? Not carnivores, rampages.
Yeah.
So let's do some charging. So some charges have been made. You kind of done yourself over a little bit, didn't you, Ranny?
Yeah, I got a bit too hasty with the hounds.
These rampages were tripping over the hounds when they were trying to charge in. Basically, the hounds were in front of these, so you wanted to move these hounds out the way by charging.
Yeah.
But obviously, you have to go base to base, so they've sort of only ended up getting like... You've still got 4 rampages in.
Yeah.
But there's only really 2 doing the D3 mortal wound thing.
Yeah.
It's just not as much impactful as you were hoping, but hopefully it'll still do some good damage into him. And then you charge these as well, into this...
just to try and tie you up a bit,
Yeah. I like it. So let's do some combat, mate. Where do you want to start?
Do the big one in the middle there.
Might as well. So we're starting off with the hounds. You've used a strat, Ranny?
Yeah, so I'm using a strat for 1 CP. So basically, if the hounds hit, which they've got 3 attacks each, and there's 5 of them, and they hit on 3s. So if they hit the Terminators, then the Krootox Rampages get +1 AP to their attacks, and they're obviously a bit more punchy in combat, so it'll help them, yeah.
And you can do this in the shoot and the fight phase, right?
Yeah.
It's a good little strat, that. He was just out of my Calidus Assassin's 12-inch range, which is a little bit sad. So let's see if these Terminators can hold. So the little hounds were nibbling at the ankles. They took a wound off one of them Terminators. So there's 1 on 2 wounds, this guy in the corner. You did your mortal wounds as well on the charge with these lads. Roll 2 dice. You got 1 4+, and you did 1 mortal wound. And I shrugged that because I have a chaplain in the unit, so any 4+s I get to shrug. So you're doing some attacks. I'm going to play Armour of Contempt. So basically I'm mitigating that extra AP and I'm ignoring a pip of AP. So you go back to AP1?
AP1, yeah.
AP1. So 4 of them in combat here.
Yep, so this is 4 of them now. This is the gorillas fighting first.
Okay.
So this is 4 sustained hits as well, hitting on 3s.
Nice. Only 2 sustained hits. Only 2 sustained hits.
So 2 go back in. Yep.
Only 2 sustained hits there, Ranny. Only 2 sustained hits there, Ranny. And then you're wounded on. What's the strength?
Strength is 6. So wound on 3s, I'm guessing.
On 3s, that's it, mate.
A few 1s and 2s again.
A few 1s and 2s. A few 1s and 2s. So that's 5, yeah?
Yep, 5 at AP1.
Is that what you're telling me? 5 at AP1, so these are free ups. Oh, Ranny, I've saved them all.
Oh, no way.
Ranny, I've saved them all.
No way.
Now the riders on top are going to show the gorillas how it's done.
Yep. So this is hitting on 3s again. So
These lads got sustained.
No, I'm not sustained on these. So it's all right. And then strength 4, so 5s. Miss 4. Missed 4, yeah.
4, 2 ups at these. No AP, no?
AP1.
Well, actually, wait, obviously with my armour contempt. Oh no, so it's still AP1, yeah?
Well, it would be AP2 down to 1,
yeah. So 3 ups. Damage?
Just 1.
Just 1. Plinks 1 on 2. 1 wound remaining, but they have survived that. The Far Stalker's next. Going to be scratching at the side of this tank, trying to get a few of the blades through into that cockpit. So all the fighting over here has happened. There's nothing to the tank, just a few scratches off the side. As Winters would say, it's just like throwing stones at the side of a car. And I have ran over the 2 dogs in that unit. So over here, I'll attack back with these Fundrama lads. And I guess I'll just put, well, do you know what? I don't think these 2 can physically attack them. So we're just going to put 3 hammers in the chaplain into these big lads, and these 2 are going to have to go into them dogs. Yeah. So I'll start off with the 2 into the dogs. 6 attacks, hitting on 3s. On miss, I guess killing on 2s. Oh! What is going on? 2 of the dogs die, and they'll do the other 3.
Well, I get a 6+ in
oh, you do as well.
Combat done, so. But yeah, 2 dogs die.
2 dogs die. The rest of them into the rampagers. That's a bit better. Them 6s don't mean anything. And then we're wounding. On what's your toughness of a rampager?
6.
It's a wound on 2s, that +1 to wound. Oh, and by the way, my litany, not my litany. Yeah, when my litany, I've took the extra movement. In my vow, I haven't took +1 to wound. I've took the sticky objectives for all infantry, and infantry can advance and do actions. These just do get +1 to wound though, because they've got a chaplain in. So you've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 saves at minus. Oh, them 2 would devastate. And so you've got 6 saves at -2, 2 damage.
Yep. Save 2 of them.
Nice. So
2 damage each.
2 damage each.
How
So
many
was
wounds do
that
you have?
2 dead?
They have 5 wounds each.
Yeah. So how many went through? 4.
4, yeah.
So each 2 that go through is 1 dead, yeah?
No, 5 wounds each, so it's 2 damage each.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
So each 3. So
3.
yeah, so that would be 2
dead,
dead, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
2 dead. And then we've got the chaplain. Let's just have a quick look how many attacks he gets. So the chaplain took 4 wounds off another one of the rampagers, putting him down onto 1 wound remaining. These are some hard lads to shift. And that's it, Ranny. That's turn 1, your first ever turn with this new Kroot army.
Yeah.
We'll do a quick end of turn roundup. So end of Kroot, turn 1, you get 5 points for secure no man's land and 3 points for recover assets. So a good start going into Black Templars, turn 1. Black Templars, turn 1. 2 terrible cards, Area Denial and Engage on all fronts. So Helbrecht wants us to take the battlefield, but we just can't. We just can't, sir. Area Denial is get the enemy out of the centre of the battlefield within 3 inches or 6 inches, have one of my units within 3 inches. I just can't get one of my units within 3. I might be able to get the little one if I charge. I'll tell you when I get to it. So engage on all fronts. I think I'm going to get 1 point for that because I can't get into 3/4. I can only get into 2. So I've sort of been pinned in my lines, and the problem is if I just stay in combat with like the Terminators, I might kill them rampagers, and then Ranny's just going to hit me with a next wave, and I'm just going to get no primary. So I'm pushing everything out as far as I can. These Terminators move around them because he's going to move 7 now because of my litany. These have jumped out the tank that was here, and they're going to go for this unit. This has moved around as well. Basically, we're just putting as much shots as we can to get them off that primary. Try and kill these dogs. Over here, we've got everything lined up. So we've got the Redemptor, we've got this tank, we've got them and the Assassin, all going to be trying to clear out this midfield here. I'm really trapped here. I don't really know what to do. So I've just kept this in combat. It's going to shoot probably into them out of combat. And then this is going to shoot at them as well. And then try and charge these and kill them in combat. The problem is Ranny then could just send this block of 20 and just keep me trapped here for another turn. But there's not much I can do about it. I can't really get these out and go anywhere unless I move over this, because me and Ranny agreed that the solid structures like this in the rocks, you can't move through, even with infantry. So I'm having a bit of a problem over there. These moved out, like I say, I'm just trying to get all my stuff up the field as much as I can, because I don't want to be trapped in my deployment zone. So let's do some shooting and try and clear some of these Xenos scum. First bit of shooting, we're starting with this impulsor, putting everything into these lads, even the multi-melter, because I can't shoot anything else. So, yeah, we'll start with I'll turn that missile rack into frag, and them 2 are frag as well. So we'll start with the 3 frags. So it's 3d6 plus 6. No, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10. It's 3d6 plus 12. That's right, isn't it?
You've lost me, but yeah.
Yeah, for blast. I get 12 for blast, I think, because you've got 20 in there.
Yeah.
So I get 4 per grenade launcher. Yeah. So 10, 11, 12, plus 12, that's 24. 6, 7, 8,
minus 1 to hit because of stealth as well.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 4 more. So these are minus 1 to hit, you say?
Yeah.
I don't like that. Do not like that one bit. Let's just start rolling. Got them 3 as well. I'll re-roll 4 misses. It's 24 altogether. So a few misses there. Toughness 3, yeah?
Yeah.
So these will be wounded on 3s. Wasn't bad for a humble impulsor with a rock underneath the melter gun. Because my melter gun fell off. So I'm putting it on there while the glue dries. 3s. Ooh, that doesn't look great, but that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 saves.
Yep.
Obviously, these lads won't get cover that are out of the cover, but all these
5 plus in.
5 plus either way, yeah.
So save 2.
Kill 5, yeah.
5 die, yeah.
Multi-melter going in hot. Going in hot, Ranny. Both hits. Kill, oh, you'll get your 5 in one, so 2s. 2 saves. It's the best I've ever rolled with a multi-melter, that, and it's into carnivores. 2 carnivores bite the dust. So that's 7 dead altogether, yeah?
Yep.
I'll have a little think, I'll get back to you. Next up, we have some Terminators, all rapid firing into this unit here. So hitting on 4s. A few misses there. And then we're wounding on 3s. That is 5 more saves, please.
Yep. 5 plus.
4 more die. I've got an assault cannon. Cocked 1. 1 hits. And then wounding on 2s. It does wounds. Another 5 plus. Nice. Right. Bounces off that thick hide of theirs. Yeah, Ranny will remove them. I'll have another think. The Calidus Assassin shot into them hounds and killed 2 of them. Then over here, the Impulsor, the unit inside, all shot into these. Is it carnivores?
I Fast stalkers.
Fast stalkers. These here,
carnivores, yeah.
Carnivores. Shot into them. You played a strat to make me -1 ballistic skill, and obviously I'm stuck in combat, so I'm -1 hits. I was hitting on 5s, but I managed with them and the Brutalis to take out 9 of them, leaving 1 alive. And then now I'm up to these Hellbrecht units. So we're going to put everything into these lads. So we've got 5 heavy bolt pistols. Roll here. 5 heavy bolt pistols, hitting on 3s, but are you -1 to hit you stealth or not? I'm guessing not the size of that.
I don't think I am on them, no.
So I'd have hit with 3 either way.
No, I'm not.
What's your toughness? 6?
6, yeah.
So 5 6s. You got 2 saves, -1. You're in cover, but is it just 5 up anywhere?
Yeah. 1 goes through, so you kill that guy in 1 wound.
Kill the guy in 1 wound. Then I've got Hellbrechts, hitting on 2s, both hit, wounding on 5 and 6s. 1 more save at -1. It doesn't matter about the minuses, is it?
No.
Takes 2 damage. So that's that unit shot. I'm starting to whittle them. All I've got left is these intercessors, which, let's face it, are probably just going to go into the hounds because I can't see out else. I've got this tank and the Redemptor. So I'll have a little think. I might do these intercessors now off cam into these hounds. Now onto the Impulsor Executioner. The Execution Cannon and the Melter are going into the, what are these lads called again?
Rampagers.
Rampagers. And all the chaff guns are going into that big block of 20 over here. So I'll start off with the Executioner Cannon. Hitting on 3s, because I did move. Both hits. And then we're wounding on 2s. 2 saves, 5 up. That's 2 dead, mate. It's D6 plus 4, I believe. 2 melter shots. Both hits. 2 melter shots. 1 more save, a 5 up. He saves it. Nice. And I'll do all the chaff guns off cam. Did I hit with both the melter shots? Because I get the reroll hits. I think I did. Yeah, I did. So I'm going to shoot all my chaff guns into them lads over there. So after the smoke settles, all the guns have gone off here. The chaff that went into that chaff. How many did I kill? I've got 13 left.
9. You killed Jeff.
Killed 9. Nice. Obviously, I was getting full rerolls to hit because there was a Templar unit within 12 of them. So that was what massively helped. You are stealth over there. We've been doing You Feel No Pains as well. We haven't been forgetting them for them 2 units. So last thing to shoot is just this Redemptor. I'm going to put its Gatling... Oh, sorry, mate. Gatling cannon into this one. His bolt is into that one. And then his heavy Gatling cannon into that.
Yeah.
I'll put the missile into that as well. I kind of don't want to kill it, actually. So I'm actually going to put its heavy Gatling cannon into that unit of 20. And I'm going to put its missile and bolters into one, little Gatling cannon into the other. And I'm hoping to kill it on the charge. All right? You with me?
Yep.
So, little Gatling cannon into one of them dogs. I mean, I should just do this off camera, but I've got the dice now. So, 4, 8. Is this stealth, the dog?
Yeah.
So, hitting on 4s, wounding on 3s. Toughness 3, yeah. So, it's dead with the 2 mortal wounds.
Yeah.
Then we've got a missile and some bolters into the other one. So, the missile, 2 shots. Hitting on 4s, both miss. And we've got some bolters. Hitting on 4s, 2 hits. Wounding on 3s, twin linked. So 2 more saves on the other dog. Please, Ranny.
Dead.
It's a dead dog. We'll be calling the RSPCA. Well, they were pretty rough, Ranny. That a good one? That was I'm going to lose some subs from that. 12 shots from the big Gatling cannon, and this is going into the lads over there that have 13 left. What are they called? Carnivores?
Carnivores, yeah.
Hitting on 4s. That's corked. Hit. Move that one as well. And then wounding on 2s. So you've got 6 saves and then 1 devastating.
So 6 saves.
6 saves, 1 devastating.
So 5. So killed.
So just roll all them again, including that 5. That's a devastating. So these are the feel no pains.
Yeah, so
That
6.
is 6 gone. So that is the firepower done. It definitely helps Templars now I've got the Repulsor Executioner in, because before that I didn't really have much firepower, but I am liking that. I am liking that. So we're going to do some charges. There's not actually going to be that much. It's basically a 7-inch from them into them. These in the tank are probably just going to go into these dogs, and that is going to go into the Rampager, and the Brutalis going into them. So there actually is a few charges. Let's roll for them. Helbrecht's in his unit, 7-inch charge into these carnivores. He's not going to fail because he is the High Marshal of the Black Templars. 7. He's in.
Oh, he loves it.
Of course he is, on an 11. So we'll leave that there with them. These lads in the tank are just going to go into them. So the Terminators are 3. I'd like a little bit further. The tank is going in as well. On a 4. I'll move all them after that. And then over here, we've got him going into him. A 10, so he's going to go.
Yeah, nice.
And then over here, he's basically in battle roll anyway. On a 6. And he does mortal wounds on the charge, which is a 6. So I believe that's D3 plus 3. I'll double check, but let's see how much mortal wounds it does. So that potentially does 5. Starting with the Redemptor Dreadnoughts, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 2s. That is 4 saves, mate.
AP.
AP 2.
So just on a 6 plus. 4 saves.
4.
He takes how many damages?
3 damage a pop.
Ah, he's dead.
He is dead. He's been fisted. And that does get me Ares Nile for the little 3-pointer. 2-pointer. Over here, I'll do his attacks. I'll just quickly see what his profile is actually. See, I think he's got a sweep. Brutalis, hitting into them 5. What are they called again?
Firestalkers.
Firestalkers. 5 hits. Wounded on 2s. Strength 7. Twin linked. So you've got 4 saves of 6 up.
4 dead.
4 dead. So that leaves 1 alive.
Yep.
Nice, isn't it? I've got Helbrecht. He gets 2 mortal wounds. I should have done this at the beginning of the fight phase, but on a 5, I believe that's just flat 3 mortal wounds. So the Sword Brethren now hitting these carnivores, get an extra attack each because of Helbrecht. And then I did my leadership with my Castellan, and I get to reroll all hits, which is them 3 ones. I'm not going to fish for them because it's I think it's a bit overkill. So we've got 3 lethals there, and then we are wounding on 2s because these get an extra bit of strength because of Helbrechts. That is 19 saves, please, on the carnivores. 19 saves, Ranny.
19 saves.
19 saves, my friend.
Take out.
19 saves, my friend. 19 saves, my friend. It's all going wrong. It's all going wrong.
It's going wrong.
These are 6s followed by 6s, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, there's a couple of kroot heads there.
Save.
And these are damage 2 a pop. So you just want to roll them and then any 6s roll them again.
Yeah.
Maybe the quicker way of doing it. Do your leaders get any inruns or out?
Nah. Well, it's the same as
Yeah.
And then re-roll them.
Yep.
So that is the squad.
That is the squad, you say.
That is the squad.
Big question is, you don't have the CP to get him back in the game.
No, I don't. No.
That is the squad wiped out. So this Impulsor piled in and killed that last, can't remember their name again.
Firestalkers.
Firestalker, that's what I did think it was. I didn't want to say it because I didn't feel like an idiot when it wasn't. I should have said it. He's on that objective. These killed the dogs. Ranny did say he is threatening me there. We're calling the RSPCA, but you're evil dogs. I'm sure they don't mind. These lads have stayed put. Helbrecht and his lads. And we've set ourselves up for later turns. So we'll do a quick end of turn roundup. So end of Templars turn 1, Ares and Al for 2 points, but just because that unit behind there are just within 6, stopping me from getting the big 5. Engage on all fronts for 1 point. So I get 3 points. It was a good turn. I killed a lot, but I am still behind. Going into Kroot, turn 2. Going into Kroot, turn 2. And this is a big, big push. So extend battle lines, get an objective in your home deployment. Words, Sam. And 1 in no man's land. You've got that. 4 points. Easy peasy. Cleanse. Do actions on objectives. You're doing 2 in no man's land. That's for the big 5 points. Easy peasy. And you got 10 points primary, didn't you?
Yep.
So this is a big point scoring turn. Your last one was. I'm still only on 3 points. So although it feels like the crew got torn a new one in my turn, you have him now with your second wave, and you still do have stuff in reserve. So it's still all to play for. What's your plan of action here, Ranny?
Just try and do some big damage this turn, I think. Like, if we can, we want to try and take out Helbrecht's unit or severely weaken them. Mm-hmm. We've got a lot of shooting power over here, and then some combat if we need it.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can make a big dent. And then also over in the right hand side, we've got rampages. So hopefully going to smash into the Terminators.
Yep. So you've got these lads doing cleanse as well. Yeah.
Cleansing. Yeah.
Rampagers, smashing it to termination. Now we should actually be able to see what these can do, because they should be able to wrap around them, get all these mortal wounds off.
Hopefully, yeah.
And you've got a few pot shots for them lads.
Yeah.
These cleansing.
So the far stalkers are cleansing, yeah.
I did know that. I did know that. They're cleansing that, and they're sort of strung back, and they're still behind here.
Yeah.
And these carnivores are planning on tying him up and sort of targeting the Redemptor. So he only does get 5 attacks in combat, hitting on 3s, so he's not going to be killing many anytime soon. So that's the plan. You want to basically clear out that mid board, yeah?
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
Let's do some shooting. So first bit of shooting is this lone spear doing a javelin missile into Helbrecht's face.
Yeah, so this is D6 blast. 4.
That's 5 altogether.
Yep. Hitting on 4s because you're at full strength. So that is 3.
4 hits altogether.
Oh, 4, sorry, yep. And then strength 10, so 2s, is it?
2s, yep.
So 3 wounds at -2, 2 damage.
3 wounds at -2, 2 damage. So there's 1 getting a bit of cover there. So he'll have a 4 up, so I can do 2 for him. And then a 4 up. So he's on 1 wound remaining.
Yeah, okay, cool.
But these, you can reroll all hit rolls for these now, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. So first squad of Kroot riders aiming these fairly big guns right in their faces. So
rapid fire 2 as well, actually. So.
Oh, nice. 2. I lost out on a lot of dice there, Ranny.
I could have.
So, do you know what? I haven't done many. I usually, when I start the battlefield, I try and do some like rolling sections. But it's quite clogged up, this one, isn't it? Do you want to come around here and roll here?
Yeah, I will.
I'll just get some of my dice, just for some saves. Yeah, sorted.
Right, so this is hitting on 4s, repeater cannon.
But re-rolling, yeah?
Yeah.
So if you'd killed one of them, you'd be hitting on 3s, yeah?
I'd be hitting on 3s, yeah.
That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
Re-rolling. So, taking on the misses. That was
what's the strength for these?
Strength 7.
Did you just take out a 3 there?
Yeah.
I thought you were winced on 3s.
That was re-rolling the hits that I missed.
Oh, what am I talking about? Ignore me. Ignore me, everyone.
So this is wounded on 3s now, strength 7. Take out the misses.
Oh, Ranny.
That wasn't great, was it?
Ranny.
So just 4 at -1.
4 at -1. So these are, I don't get cover against these. So these will be 4 ups. What's the damage of these?
Just 2 each, sorry.
2 each.
Yeah.
So kill 1, put 1 down to 1 wound remaining.
Same guns.
So next unit of Kroot riders. Let's do it, Ranny.
Let's go.
But now you are hitting on 3s.
Now I'm hitting on 3s, yeah.
And re-rolling.
re-rolling, yep.
It's nice when they all start stacking, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's all hit.
And if you wanted to, you could put extra AP on these with a strap. But you're planning on maybe doing it with these on charge.
Yeah. And then winning on 3s. Again, that's
Ranny.
That's 6. 6 at -1.
-1, so these are 4-ups. Ooh, so that is 1 dead, 2 dead, 1 on 1 wound. So you killed 3 and put 1 down to 1 wound so far. So next up we have the Buzzy Bees, the Vespid Stingwings into the same target Helbrex units. Let's do it. So these lads don't benefit from the +1 to hit.
No, they don't.
Because these aren't kroot.
So this is hitting on 4s, re-rolling.
We'll still get the re-rolls, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
So the hits and then re-rolling these. So 3 misses all together. And then wounds on 3s.
Wounds on 3s.
So that is 4 in total.
4 saves. AP?
AP 2, 2 damage.
AP 2, 2 damage. So saving on 5s. Nice. So that is 1 dead, 2 dead. So it just leaves Helbrecht and the Castellan left. So these carnivores now are shooting at this Castellan. He's on his own now. All Helbrecht's bodyguards are dead. So he's standing in front of Helbrecht and he's going to defend him with his life. So I'll actually record this because he's only 4 wounds with no invuln. So let's face them like a man. So should we roll here again? It's a good little spot, this, isn't it?
So I'll do the grenade launch first. So it's D3 shots. 3, sorry.
3 shots.
So it's 3 shots, and it is hitting on 4s. That is.
If you can try and roll like here and not behind the trees, we've got a nice big open patch here, and Ranny still manages. I'm sure you're trying to roll under this tank, aren't you?
Trying to stop it in its tracks. And then wounding on 3s.
Wound on 3s. Nice.
1 wound. No AP.
No AP. So 3 up. Goes through damage.
1 damage.
1 damage. So he's down to 3 wounds remaining.
Yeah.
They're trying to wait for Helbrecht here, but he's standing in front of him, I imagine. So the rest of the unit now.
Yep.
It's 4 in rapid fire range. Get a couple of extra shots there.
So this is hitting on 3s now because you're below starting strength because he's a single unit.
Nice. Was that that guy in his own who shot first?
No, it wasn't. It was the tangle launch out of this one.
Yes, this will still be the same. Basically, all shoot at the same time. Yeah,
you're right, yeah.
You could just say it was him, though, because he was going to shoot him anyway, wasn't he?
Yeah, I suppose.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So this guy shot first. That was his. He has the tangle launcher, yeah?
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
Okay.
These hit on 3s.
So these are hitting on 3s now.
I mean, with rolling like that, I shouldn't need to worry too much.
Rest of
2 in there as well.
Oh, yeah, 2.
Wounding on.
Oh, okay, another one. Strength 4, so wounding on 4s,
That's better.
It's a bit better.
6 saves, yeah? 5, 6. So if I fill 3 of these, I'm actually dead. There's no AP on this, right?
No AP.
So 3 ups, come on, Castellan. And I fail 3. Can you believe it?
Kroot.
I'm not having that. Do you know what? I might CP one of them. I might actually CP one. No, I'm not going to. He's a dead man. I need that 2 CP just in case I want to interrupt or from armor contempt, things like that.
Yeah.
So the Castellan has fell, but it was for his high mark. So now we've got the Rampagers. Going to try and plink off the last wound on this Terminator before they get charged.
Yep.
The chaplain screaming, "Hold the line!" And the shields.
Hold the door. Hold the door.
Let's do it.
Right, so hitting on 4s.
Nice. Wounding on
Strength 4, so wounding on
5
5s. Yep. 2.
2. Any AP on this?
No AP, no.
So any 1s, that guy falls. He does fall. So now for the Kroot Riders, I have lost Terminator now, so they get to hit on 3s instead of 4s, which is nice. Let's do it.
Right, so hitting on 3s.
Couple of misses, and then wounding on toughness 5.
Toughness 7. Strength 7, sorry. So 3s. So it's
6,
6 again, yeah.
6 saves.
-1.
-1, so it'll be 3 ups. 1 takes 2 wounds.
Just 2 damage, yeah.
1 down to 2 wounds remaining. So there's a few charges here. We've got 2 units of the Kroot Riders going to Helbrecht to try and finish him off. And then we've got these, I always forget the name. Rampagers going into this shield wall here to try and finish them off. Which one do you want to do first? Oh, and we've got these carnivores wrapping this Redemptor Dreadnought.
I'll do the carnivores first.
Yeah.
So see what I get. And
you should be able to. Oh, they're definitely wrapping him.
I'll shut that there for now.
Next unit, what do you want to do?
Riders in Helbrecht.
Yep. Oh, they're well and truly in. And then the back
the
units,
other riders as well.
Probably need about 5. Oh, they're feeling it, these lads. Oh dear.
Right, this is the one I need though.
Well, this is the one you need. I mean, they're basically in, but you're wanting them to get base-to-base contacts. A 5, so they are in. You should
got
get
the pile
few
in as well.
contact
So,
there. Exactly. So we'll put all them in and we'll do some combat. So we're starting with the Rampagers. You managed to get 5 in base-to-base, so you roll 5 dice to do mortal wounds.
Yep.
So on 4 pluses, these dish out some mortal wounds. I'll move all them for you.
Yep. So 4 plus.
Oh,
so
nice.
3 mortal
3d3.
wounds. 3d3, yeah.
6 mortal wounds.
6 mortal wounds, yeah.
Chaplain has a little bubble of faith around them. On 4 pluses, they ignore it. Oh! So that's 1 dead, 1 on 1 wound, because these lads have 4 wounds each because of the shields. So 1 dead, 1 on 1 wound. Rampagers now against the Terminators. So you're doing the lads on top first. Going to try and plink that 1 wound off that Terminator. What you did want to do was charge the guy in here, the lone Kroot, into them.
Yeah.
And hit them, and then use your strats where everything else that hits them gets extra AP. But I do have 2 CP to interrupt, so if you did that, I would interrupt with these lads. So you've ended up going against that, yeah? So...
Right, this is the riders on top first.
Riders on top.
Yeah. So I'm now hitting on 2s.
Okay.
Is it? Let me just double check that.
Yeah, no worries. Yep, so hitting on 2s. Let's do it. Let's do
2s. Get rid of the 1s.
Get rid of those 1s. Get them out of here.
Get them out. And then it's strength 4, but this is actually lance this as well, which I think I forgot last time. But
nice. These lads on top of lance. What about the actual beasts themselves?
Just the lads on top, yeah.
Just the lads on top.
Yeah.
So these are wounding on strength 4, so 4s?
4s, yeah.
Nice.
When you roll like that, though, it doesn't matter too much. Oh, so 3s, isn't it? Yeah.
So it'll be 4s now. You should have strength 4.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Could you roll 2 dice for me, please, for a leadership check for this unit? They are battle shocked, mate. So if it makes you feel any better, they wouldn't have been able to use that.
That's strat anyway. Yeah, fair enough.
So how many is that? 6?
6, yep.
Oh, 6 at -1, so these are 3 ups. So 2 go through, this is 1 damage.
1 damage, yeah.
So you do get that guy in 1 wound and plink 1 off another. Now the Kroot themselves are going to be trying to fist these Terminators.
Yeah, let's do some fisting. So this is hitting on 2s again.
And these are sustained, yeah?
Sustained, yeah.
I've got 1 6 in there, Ranny.
Just 1, I know.
See how many 1s you got?
Too many.
Wounded on 3s. Let's do it.
Ready? Ooh. Still not great. Still not great.
So that is 6.
That's 7, I think.
7?
Yeah.
7. These are 3 ups as well, yeah?
-1, yeah.
7 free ups. Oh, no. So that's 1 dead, another 1 dead, and that's some wounds off the chaplain. That leaves him on 4 wounds remaining. So I've just got a lone chaplain standing defiant. So Helbrecht has interrupted before he gets pulled down by all these Krootoxers. So I'm going to hit that back unit. I did my lantern and only took 1 mortal wound off that back unit. Off that front, back, I don't know. They all hit. That's nice. And wounding on 3s. No, Helbrecht, you absolute idiot. That's 3. 6 up saves on them lads. So that does,
3 go through.
it's only 3 damage, so it'll kill 1, and put 2 wounds on another. This was this back unit.
Oh, back unit, sorry.
Yeah. Kill 1, puts 1 down onto 2 wounds.
Yep.
So starting with this Kroot unit here, where one's died.
Yep.
Go for it. The ride's on top first, yeah?
Riders on top first, yeah. So hitting on 3s. Oh.
1 hits.
Wounds on 5s. No, nothing.
Only toughness 4, but are you strength 3?
Strength 4.
But it either way,
Yeah.
it didn't go through.
2
big lads.
2 big lads now, yeah. Hitting on 3s. 2 misses.
1 on 3s.
One's on 3s.
Oh dear.
So that's 5.
That is 5. AP 1.
AP 1, 2 damage.
So 4 ups. Oh, 3 ups is Helbrecht's. 3 ups, Helbrecht. He is down to maybe 1 wound there. I'll have to double check. Now these next 3 Kroot riders.
Yep, so these are +1 to hit now.
Yeah, and this is the Kroot, yeah?
I'll do the riders on top first.
Doing them first.
Yeah.
You want them to get the glory, do you?
Yeah. So hitting on 2s. I'll hit.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Oh, me neither, Siri.
It's even your watch is shocked that you're rolling well.
And then 5s. So that's 2 at no AP on Helbrecht.
2 ups. He's all right.
Yep.
Now, can he withstand these fists? These fists of fury.
So this is the gorillas now. Hitting on 2s.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh, but 2.
And don't forget your lads.
Oh, that was sustained as well, that wasn't it?
Oh, yeah, they are as well.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Not very nice, is it? Not very nice at all.
Actually, no, it's not sustained. Only the rampages are sustained.
Not sustained. Put them dice back, right?
Ranny is a liar and a cheat.
I honestly don't think it matters because he should be dead either
So
way. Yeah.
3s.
How many's that?
Oh, but 1.
7, 8, 9. Was it around 9?
9, yeah.
9. Shall I roll 1 at a time? On a 3 plus he stays alive, yeah? He's alive. He's alive.
Oh, don't do this.
He's alive. He's alive. He's alive.
I actually can't believe this.
He's alive. Look at these 6s. Oh, is it that one? Oh, is it that one that fell over here? I think it is this one that's landed on the Redemptor's base. Oh, I can't believe it. See if my other 2 dice would have saved him. Nah, he's dead anyway.
He's super dead.
As soon as one went, he just flopped to the floor and the rest of them pushed him into the ground. But Helbrecht is of course not dead. He falls. Them Terminators get the teleport beacon then, shot him straight up to the battle badge, to the Eternal Crusader. So the chaplain manages to take down one of these Kroot riders, whatever they're called. What are they called again?
Rampages.
I will know this by the end of the game. So I took out 1 Rampager. What's he called? Fury, the Redemptor, managed to take out 3 of them lads. This is not where he wants to be in a tar pick. So he only gets 5 attacks in combat. So he's probably going to be stuck there all game, but he's going to try to get out of that. But he does kill 3. You did no damage back. And obviously we don't want to talk about what happened over here. So that is the end of Kroot turn 2. Can't believe this is turn 2.
I know.
So lots happened. We'll do a quick end of turn roundup. So end of Kroot turn 2. You get extend battle lines for 4. You get cleanse for 5. So there's 9 points. And you're denying me primary, so I only get the 5 points my home. This is exactly what your army does best. Let's see if you can keep up this momentum, Ranny lad.
Yeah.
Black Templars, turn 2. And the orders have been received from the battle badge, because Helbrecht's not on the battlefield anymore. He's laid on his hospital bed, still with a box in his hand. Attempting target, so if I take the target that Ranny gives me by the end of my turn, I get 5 points. Mark for death, kill a target, 1 of 3 targets that Ranny picks for 5 points, or 1 that I pick for 2 points. So what target did you pick, Ranny?
So really, I think any target you could have potentially got.
Yeah.
So I sort of like try to divert your attention over this way a bit. So I've selected this one. I think you're going to have to chew through a lot of 5 wound. Well, saying that some of them are weak already, but There's a lot of like 5 wound bodies over here.
It's not easy to get it off you.
Nah. And then marked for death. I had 2 units which were obvious picks, which was the carnivores at the back holding my home because they're quite safe, and the lone spear guy. And then my third choice, I was really a bit stumped what to choose because you've got access to pretty much everything. So I just chose the Vespids again because I wasn't sure what else to choose really.
I like it. So for me, the assassin went up into reserves, but she ended up just dropping back down here anyway. She's done this both turns. She's just dropped back in here because by the time I had a little look, there's nowhere I really would have benefited her even for secondaries and that. So she stayed put and hold my home objective. I know I've got sticky, but she's just stopping that deep strike for Ranny to land in there. Then I've moved the Brutalis forward. He's going to go and help the chaplain because he's an important piece of this army. We don't want him gone. We need them litanies getting shouted out. Then we've got this Impulsor. Let's move forward. This is probably going to shoot into them Kroot riders. The Emperor's Champion, his lads, have moved out of the Impulsor. And they're going to go for, what's their name again, Ranny?
Carnivores.
Carnivores. Then you Rapid Ingress, all these lads. So I'm definitely going to get punched in the face in Ranny's next turn. He stayed put. These move forward so they can get some shots off, maybe on them Farstalkers there. This has moved forward, popped its nose out so I can get for mark for death target. And these more move forward so I can get my tempting target. So let's see how the shooting goes. So the Redemptor Dreadnought is going to go absolutely trigger happy here and shoot all his guns into the unit in combat with him. So start with the Gatlings. What's your toughness? 3?
Yeah.
So we'll have to do these at different times. So the little Gatling hitting on 4s. So I'm going to get 2 hits there. Wounding on 3s. 2 saves, mate. 2 5-ups.
2 dead.
2 6-ups. Do you get a fill up in? Or is that just for your
different
characters?
squad, yeah.
No worries. And then I've got the big Gatling cannon. So 2 dead so far. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2 dead so far. And move that out of the way. Wounding on 2s. 5 more saves.
Oh,
5 ups.
So
4 more dead. That's 6 dead altogether, yeah?
Yep.
Bolters. All miss. The missile on top. 2 shots. 1 hit. Wounds. 1 more 5-up. Another 1 dead. So that's 7 dead out of that
total,
unit, yeah? I think that's that unit actually, isn't it?
1, 2, 3.
He killed 3 in the combat.
Yeah.
And so that would technically be 2 points for my mark for death, but I'm going to try and get the 5 with them sting wings, I think. Intercessors leveling their bolt rifles into the unit of, what are they called again?
Farstalkers.
Hitting on 3s but 4s. Are you stealth? You will be, won't you?
Yeah.
Hitting on 4s. Wounding on 3s. You've got 5 saves, mate. 5 saves. Nice. 1 dies. 1 dies.
Not bad.
Like that. Now onto the Brutalis, shooting its guns into them Kroot riders there. These don't have stealth, do they?
No.
So Melter's hitting on 3s. Both hits. Melter's wounding on 3s. Twin linked. Just 1. 5 up, please. Goes through. D6. Just 1. Stupid idiot. And then we've got the stubber on top. That's into them lads at the back, because I can't shoot these lads, can I?
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
The other one, the stubber, hitting on 3s, wounding on 5 and 6s, twin linked. 1 more save on them lads.
Yep. Goes through.
Another 1 plinked through. Impulsor, same target. Try and trim these down a little bit. So we've got 2 grenade launchers. There's one on 3 wounds there. I don't think I did that 3 with grenade launchers, but 8 shots. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hitting on 3s. Wounded on 5s and 6s. That's 3. Please fill 3, Ranny. Just one.
Just one.
One down to 2 wounds remaining. So we've got a crack missile. Hits. Doesn't wound. We've got a multi-melter. Both hits. Multi-melter. 1 wound. Can I get this one on 2 wounds remaining? I can't. Locked the multi-melter. These are tough boys, these, aren't they? Mm-hmm. These lads, same targets. I don't know why I'm recording this because I'm not going to take 2 wounds off him, but let's try anyway. Wounding on 5 and 6s. Just 1 as your 5 up. See if the Empress Champion can take him with his rubbish normal bolter. He can't hold a heavy bolter, I guess. No, nothing. Idiot. Terminators onto this unit of 2 Kroot riders. So we've got some rapid fire going on. 1, 2, 3. So hitting on 3s. These aren't stealth. Thank goodness. Wounding on 5 and 6s. Just 1. 1 5-up save.
Yep.
Kroot riders.
Goes through. 1
down to 1 wound. See if the assault cannon can finish him off. She 1 6 here. I don't, but that is. What's your toughness?
6.
6. That's 2 saves of 6 up. So that gets him on 1 wound remaining.
Yeah.
Splat. That's them shot. I'll do the impulsor behind them. I'll have a little think what it's shooting in them. Impulsor time, shooting the grenade launchers into the Vespids, and then shooting the multi-melter and the crack missile into these 3, the unit of 3 Kroot riders. So the 2 grenade launchers, are these stealth, these lads, or not?
No.
So hitting on, so 2 d6 blast, so extra 2 on here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on, what's your toughness?
4, I believe it is.
4s.
Yeah.
So that is 2 saves on your sting wings.
AP?
No AP.
So 4+ for these guys.
Nice. Loving life. Multi-melter into your Kroot. Both miss. Idiot. And then the crack missile hits, wounds, 5-up save. He saves it. I tell you what, shooting is a little bit worrying. So while we remember, these Kroot riders can actually shoot these Terminators now because our shot at this unit here. So you're going to shoot me back. It's not very nice, is it, Ranny?
It's not really, is it? But
it's not. It really is not.
So I'm hitting on 3s because you're below starting strength, right?
Mm-hmm. Correct.
So that's 5 hits.
Wounding on.
Strength 7, so 3s. I'll remove that.
Well, you would, wouldn't you, Ranny, because it was a 1.
I just dropped dice, don't count, right? It still failed 2.
So there's 4, and they are -1, yeah?
Yeah.
-1. I think 1 gets a bit of cover there, so...
Drop dice, don't count.
And then the next one, he's all right. Next one, he's all right. Next one. So you take 2 wounds off that one behind the building.
Okay.
Last but not least, the Repulsor Executioner. So it wants to execute these 3 with its cannon and shoot its melter into them 3. Then everything else is going to them 5. Might be a little bit of overkill, but you never know. You never know. You have to play it safe. So the big gun going into the Kroot riders. Both hits. Wounding on, what's the strength of this? You're toughness 6, right?
Yeah.
It's definitely more than 12, isn't it?
Yeah, 16, I think.
2 saves. I think it is 16, you're right. I'll pick up that dice. You've got 2 5-ups.
1 goes through.
1 will just kill 1, won't it? 5 wounds.
And the squad of 3, yeah?
The squad of 3. Yeah. The melter, hitting on 3s. Both hit. Melter wounding on 3s. Both wound. I tell you what, this... I'm not getting New Model Syndrome with this one, yeah.
So
5-ups.
2 5s. So 1 goes through.
D6. Don't know if I'm in thingy range. Would you double check that? Am I within
I think
8?
you are. Melter 2, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So
kills
one of them, yeah. And then into the sting wings. So I've got the Gatling cannon. Oh, I need 2 more on that. And they're within 12 inches of my Terminators. You're not stealth, are you? Sting wings?
No.
Their hits. Wounding on
T4.
So 3s. You got 4 saves.
AP.
No AP.
4+.
4 pluses.
Ooh, damage.
Just damage 1.
So 3 die, I think.
3 die. Just got 1 wound each, yeah.
Yeah.
Then we've got the stubber. 2 hits. Rerolling. Wounding on 4s. Reroll because it's twin linked. That's 5 more saves with them.
AP 0.
AP 0.
2, 3 more die. That's
Guess the unit, yeah? Nice. So that is the 5 points there. Need to do some charging and then we'll see what's what. These Terminators into both these Kroot Riders. The Redemptor into these, what they're called again?
Farstalkers.
Farstalkers. The Brutalis Dreadnought into these 5. And the Emperor's Champion, his lads, into them. Carnivores around the corner. So I'll start off, I mean, they're all pretty much touching, but let's roll for it. So them lads, they're in. The Redemptor Dreadnought into the Farstalkers. He's in. The Brutalis Dreadnought into these 5 angry guys. I know it's something like that, the name, isn't it?
Rampage.
Rampage, that's it. Them into the Carnivores around the corner. They're in. We'll move all them in, and then we'll see what's what. So we're going to start with this combat, the Terminators against the Kroot Riders. So I'll do these 2 into him, them 2 into him. So the 2 Power Fists, hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s, +1 to wound. That's 5 saves on your Kroot Rider, mate.
Yep. 6s. So
2 damage a pop.
So kills
a rider. And then the other one with the chaplain in, so they'll do the fist first. 2 hits. 2 saves on your other one. Just 2 damage.
2 damage, yep.
And the chaplain. 3 hits. 100 on 2s. 3 saves.
He's dead.
Another 4 damage, yeah. That gets them riders. Get out of here, boys.
No.
And then over here, we need this temple back so we can start recruiting again. We might even start recruiting Kroot.
Recruit.
Yeah. That was a good one. That was a good one. Lost me a few more members there. The Redemptor Dreadnought hitting on 3s. Classic Redemptor Dreadnought in combat. 1 save of a 6 up for your, what they called again over there?
Farstalkers.
Farstalker, dead. Get out of here. Over here, the Brutalis. Hopefully he's a bit more reliable. So one of these are on 2 wounds remaining because I did my impact hits when I went in.
Yeah.
So Brutalis, let's do it. I tell you what, let's show off a few strats. So CP used in basically I get to reroll hit rolls of 1 because I ignore modifiers, reroll hit rolls of 1, but there is no modifiers, so hitting on 3s, don't roll any 2s. Reroll 2 hit rolls. It's nice, isn't it? Wounding on 2s, and it's twin linked. So you've got 5 saves there, mate. 5 saves.
So 4 failed.
So 1 was on 2 wounds, so that's 1 dead. That's 2 dead in 1 and 2 wounds, yeah?
So 2 dead, 1 and 2 wounds.
Correct. Last combat. Around here, the Emperor's Champ and all intercessors. I think I get to reroll all hits with these as well because you're on an objective. So I think I'll do this off cam. But I'm hoping there's none of these left when we come back. And alas, we have killed them. But I imagine over these hills, there's just constant waves coming. You've used some CP and then 20 go into strategic reserves without the characters, all right?
Yeah.
So another 20 back in reserve. You've still got 10 in. So I just imagine they're just constantly coming in waves, trying to defend their planet or what they believe is their planet. Obviously, it's not. So just a few attacks back. You've got these to attack. You've got them to attack. And that's it, isn't it?
That's it, yeah.
I think we'll do these. I'll tell you what, we'll get this one on cam, shall we?
Yeah.
If you know what you're hitting in your dice already.
So how many left now? There's 3 left.
3 left. And you've got a chaplain that still gets to attack. Or you've got your Brutalis.
Yeah, I'm going to attack the chaplain.
I think it makes sense, doesn't it? I think it makes sense.
So has the chaplain lost any wounds or anything yet?
He has. He's on 4 wounds remaining.
Okay. So I'm hitting on 2s. So this is the riders on top first.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s.
You like saving your best till last, don't you?
Yeah. And then, drop 1. Wounding on strength 4, so 5s, is it?
Yeah.
So it's 2 wounds.
2 -1, yeah?
Yeah.
So 3 ups. He takes a wound. He's down to 3 wounds remaining.
Yeah.
And we've got a couple of fists coming in, yeah?
A couple of big fists, yeah.
Like it. Sounds like a good time, doesn't it, Ranny?
It does.
3 wounds remaining. There we go. Yep.
Yep. And now this is a Rampage's fist hitting on 2s. With 3 sustained. And the rest hit. So 3 sustained.
Wounds on 3s.
Wounding on 3s, yep.
Do you want to roll them 3 sustained as well?
I put them back in.
You took them out, yeah.
Do you know why? That's because I play Death Guard.
You used to lethal
Lethal hits, yeah.
Get rid of these. Not that it matters because I've got 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 saves. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And these are 3 ups, yeah?
3 ups,
so
2
I failed
damage
2
each.
of these, he's dead. Yeah, he's all kinds of dead. That's the chaplain, dead.
He's like...
And of course, I am an idiot because I did make the charge with this. Now Ranny's piled in and got himself 5 points for that objective. Well done, Sam. And I've just remembered the Emperor's Champion has a enhancement where Ranny has to take a battle shock test with -1 to it at the beginning of the fight phase. So if you fail your battle shock here, Ranny, then you won't be able to use that strat and get your 20 Kroot lads back. So Kroot fans, pray for Ranny. He needs 8+ here.
Let's go.
He gets it as well. You are very lucky, and it was my fault for forgetting that enhancement. So 20 Kroot are still coming back. Yeah, so a good turn for the Templars. 5 points for attempting target, 5 points for mark for death. So 10 points going into Kroot, turn 3. Kroot, turn 3. No prisoners, so kill stuff. And you got attempting target, you've used a CP to get raiding, got overwhelming 4. So kill stuff off objectives. They pair up nicely. I think at this stage, this is exactly what the Kroot want, to just kill as much stuff as they can and use them as trophies on this planet. So what have you done, Ranny?
So I've the 20-man squad that managed to miraculously survive and get back up and went in reserves.
Oh, they're over here, aren't they?
Just dropped in behind you, yeah. So they're going to try and kill themselves a Calidus, and maybe if they can get a charge, get on your home objective, maybe.
Yeah.
I've dropped another 10-man squad on my side just to shore up the middle, so I can move up, maybe try and deny some primary in the centre again next turn.
Yep.
And then everything else is just shuffled forward, trying to get easier charges, like the Rampages over here against the Emperor's Champions unit.
Yeah. And that's it, I believe.
That's it, really, yeah.
Shuffle forward as well, didn't they, over there?
Yeah.
The carnivores. So, yeah, let's do some shooting, mate. First bit of shooting, the Lone Spear, javelin some rockets into the Terminator's face once again. They're just trying to trudge forward and keep getting this rocket in the face. So it's D6 shots, yeah?
Yep, D6.
Just one.
Hitting on 3s. Hits strength 10, so 2s.
Wounds, Ippy.
AP 2 damage.
Ippy 2, so it'll be a 4 up. Nope, goes through. So that actually kills one on what wound? One of them on 1 wound. I don't know where that was from.
It
must
be,
be, yeah.
I don't know. I haven't shot the impulse. So.
Yeah, there must have been. So it kills one on 1 wound. Onto the Kroot Riders, shooting into the Emperor's Champions units. I feel like these aren't longed for this world. And he's looking for his stats. He hasn't shot these about 50 times today.
2, 4, 6. Right. Rapid fire is also.
Rapid fire, that's correct. Oh, didn't notice all these were here.
Right, so you're at full strength, aren't you?
Full strength, yeah.
Yeah, so we're hitting on 4s.
Ooh, that's some good rolling.
That is some good rolling.
That is some good rolling.
Strength 7, so wounding on 3s.
Tell you what, you only dropped 1 there. That was good, wasn't it, Ranny? Another good roll.
Yeah, not bad.
So that's 8 saves.
Yep.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Minus one.
Yeah. So these are 4-ups. And a good roll in return.
2 damage each.
So it kills 2. Splat, splat. So the rampages into the same targets.
So hitting on 3s now. These.
And then wounding on
Strength 4, so 4s.
2.
Yep, just 2.
No AP, right?
No AP.
So 3-ups. 1 takes a wound. 1 down to 1 wound. 20 kroot shots into a Kaladas assassin. Most of these are probably going to be in rapid fire as well. I think we'll do this off cam. The Kaladas assassin is no more. What can man do against such reckless hate? So the only bit of charging is these. Don't tell me. I'm going to get it. Rampagers. Hey. I did know that. The Rampagers going to charge into these lads, into the Emperor's Champions units. So you want a big roll because you want to get as much mortal wounds
as big as possible, yeah.
Yep. 6, 7, 8. We'll take that should be pretty nice. So they'll charge in and we'll get that combat sorted. So they've all made it in. So they're going to do some impact hits into that unit. 6 4-ups.
Looking for 4, yeah.
That is 4.
4, yep.
4d3 mortal wounds. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I could use a CP here and try. I won't. So 5 mortal wounds will mean it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It means it's the Emperor's Champion on his own. So the Emperor's Champion stands alone, but I am going to put Armour Contempt on him, meaning he gets a 2-up save against all these attacks. I could have saved my CP in reroll hit rolls of 1 with a Brutalis, potentially killing the 3 of them. But this would be funny if he survived, wouldn't it? Imagine. So, Emperor's Champion, see if he can survive all these attacks.
Yeah. So, sorry, this is hitting on 3s, not 2s.
Okay.
Because you're still at full strength.
Yeah.
So, this.
You alright with all them dice, Ranny?
I'm alright, yep. So this is wounding on 3s.
Yep, because they've got Lance, right?
Well, this is the gorillas, this one. Ooh.
Oh, this is the gorillas?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a little bit worrying.
Yeah, so...
we'll count them up and I'll do some rolling. So we've got 17 saves. I don't want to be rolling 1s here, okay? So I'm going to do this one at a time, because that'll be fun, won't it? I'm sure everyone wants to watch 1 dice getting rolled at a time. So there's 1 through. He's on 3 wounds remaining. I repeat, 3 wounds remaining. Still going. He's still hanging in there. So now we're on 1 wound remaining. This is a little bit concerning. 1 wound remaining. So now I can turn that one to 0 once per game.
Shit, yeah.
So you shouldn't swear, because we have might have a young audience here, Ranny. We might have a young audience here, Ranny.
No way.
But you still have the lads on top, right?
Yeah.
You still have the lads on top. So he's so far, he's alive on 1 wound remaining.
3.
Can you believe it? 17 saves. He's on 1 wound remaining. Please don't kill him with these. It's all pretty depressing.
So this is hitting on 3s.
Roll low, please. Roll low. When I say roll low, I don't mean low to the ground. Roll low numbers, please. I'm on fire today, Ranny. I'm on fire.
These puns.
Wounds on 3s.
Yep.
Right.
Miss.
So the averages say that he's going to die here, don't they?
Yeah.
3, 4, 6, 7 saves.
7 saves.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to have to do 1 at a time again, Ranny. It's 2 tenths, not 2. 2 tenths, not 2.
Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me.
Come on. Oh, yes! I can't believe it. Well, I want to say I can't because we might have a young audience, Ranny. The Emperor's Champion does fall. Let's roll another 3, see if I would have rolled another 1. I do. What an absolute idiot. So the Brutalis now hitting into these, is it Rampages?
Rampages, yeah.
Come on! Into the rampages. I didn't roll any ones anyway, if that makes you feel any better. Wounding on 3s. You've got 3 saves of 6 up there.
3 saves of 6s.
That's correct. So that
Damage.
kills 2, because there's 1 and 2 wounds. That's 3 damage a pop, leaving 1 alive. The Rampager attacking back. See what you can do.
2 hits.
Sustain there as well.
Sustained, yeah. And then strength 7, I think it was.
So nothing. I'm afraid.
And then the guy on top.
Geezer on top.
Just 1 hit.
Maybe 5s. Yep. 2 up. He's all right. So the Redemptor hits these Farstalkers. I didn't remember that. Ranny told me just before I started recording. I killed 1. The Farstalkers hit me back and didn't scratch it. So that is all the combats. And that is turn, Ranny. So we'll quick add up some points. So end of Kroot, turn 3. No prisoners for 5 points. Overwhelming force for 5 points. Really good point scoring turns these. So my next 3 turns, I really need to ramp this up and get as many points as I can. Black Templars, turn 3. I score 10 points for primary. I draw Secure No Man's Land, Assassination. So take No Man's Land, get points for it. Assassination, kill a character. So basically what I've done is these have moved forward. They're going to go for the Lone Spear. He's moved forward to in 12, so he can shoot it as well. He stayed in combat. I really need to clear this out so I can get my that objective marker there for Secure No Man's Land. This has moved over here and so have they, so we can defend my home objective. He's staying in combat. And Ranny, you're not the only one who can move blocks. Like Impulsor has been sent on a suicide mission to keep this planet belonging to the Templars. So let's do some shooting. So I'll start with the Executioner. It's going to put all its guns into these 20. It's going to put its Execution Cannon into the little angry guys on the gorillas over there. So the Executioner Cannon, 2 shots, hitting on 3s. Re-rolling, because you're within 12 Templar units. And then wounding on 2s. 2 saves, a 5 up, mate.
Yep.
Each fails a dead one.
2
dead. 2 dead. There's 2 dead. Now the rest into these chickens here. So we've got a multi-melter. Reroll because you're within range of a Templar unit. Wound on 2s. You've got 1 save, 5 up. A unit of 20. 1 dies. Yep. We'll just count these as we go, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'm going to do the rest off cam and I'll let you know how many die. So in the end, after the Repulsor and this unit of Intercessors, 13 died, leaving 7 alive. We'll go over to here now, the Brutalis, and it's shooting its Melter and its Stubber into them 3 Krootox Riders. So hitting on 4s, because I'm in combat. Both hits. These Melters have been doing all right this game. Both wound. That's 2 5-up saves.
Should have shot Riders, yeah?
Yeah, I should have shot the other gun first, but it doesn't matter anyway, because you save all of them. Save all of them. Hit on 4s for the Stubber. 2 hits. Wounded on 5 and 6s. Nothing. That's him shot. I'll go straight over to the Impulsor. He's going to shoot grenades into them 3. Then I'll shoot the Melter in the missile rack into the Rampagers. I remembered. So 2 grenades, 2d6. That's 11. That's 11. So 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Hitting on 3s. And then we're wounding on 5s and 6s. 5s and 6s. You've got 2 saves. Fail one of these, please, so he can die. Oh, good lord. Good lord. The missile rack into the Rampagers. Hits, wounds. 6-up save, 5-up save, please. Nope. D6 damage. 4 damage to one of your thingies, whatever they're called. Rampagers. The Melter, that's 2 hits. Wound on 3s. That's 2 wounds. My Melters have never done this well before.
5s.
It's 2 go through. So 1 will just be dead, and then 1's D6 plus 2.
So 2 dead.
Yeah, 2 die, leaving 2 rampagers left. Now onto the Redemptor. He's just going to open fire into combat. Try and get rid of some of these. What are they called again?
Which one, sorry?
The one who's a Redemptor in combat with?
Farstalkers.
Farstalkers. So the missile, 2 shots. Hitting on 4s, both hit. Wounds on 2s, both wound. 2 5-ups, please. 2 bite the dust. Then we've got some bolters. Bolters. Reroll for twin linked. 1 save. He survives. You've got a Gatling cannon. Hitting on 4s. And then wounding on 3s. That is just 2 saves.
Yep.
2 more die. And you've got the big Gatling cannon to 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. Nearly there. And then these are wounding on 2s. How many of these are left?
4.
3 more saves. 2 more die.
2 more dead.
Nice. And that actually is them dead. We count it up and they are destroyed. Last bit of shooting is these 2 units into the Lord Spear. So let's just plod on with it and see if we can take him out. See if we can knock him off that giant lizard. So, oh no, get rid of 4 of these. Hitting on 3s.
4s, stealth.
4s, he has stealth, of course. Then wounding on 5 and 6, I'm guessing. What's your toughness?
Toughness is 5.
Yep, so 2 saves on your normal save.
2 go through.
2 go through. How many wounds he got left?
He has 6 wounds total, so he's got 4 left.
4
They're 1
left.
damage each.
Yeah. The assault cannon, 2 hits. 1 wound.
Okay.
He makes it, lovely jubbly. The impulsor, same target. 4 wounds we need to chew through. So let's start off with the multi-melter. 1 hit. Oh, it don't hit because the 4s. Nasty, nasty. And then the grenade launchers. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wounding on 5s and 6s. That is 2 more saves, please.
1 more goes through.
1 more. We've got a
Damage
crack missile, just damage 1. Misses. So your stealth coming in very handy there. I'll have to take him in hand-to-hand combat. That is all the shooting though. So let's do some charges. First bit of charging, intercessors into the carnivores. They fail on a 4, idiots. Over here,
I've got 4 back shooting charge, if that makes a difference.
you have got 4 back shooting charge, do you? No, I think I'll still do it.
Yeah.
I think I'll still do it. So, I'm not going to do it. I don't want you just doing that for no reason. Terminators into your lone spear. That's a 9. That's a 9. Can I re-roll my charge over there, please? Now I know that they've made it. By any chance. No, so they're in on a 9. He stays put. I'm going to stay put with him, I think. I think I've moved blocks to the what are they called again?
Rampages.
Maybe not as much but is what it is. So let's do some combat. So combat, starting with the Terminators. I'll start off with 2 power fists. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 2s. So that is 4 saves, mate. 6 up, I'm guessing, unless he's got a better in run.
No.
That is him fisted. Consider yourself
He's dead.
fisted. The Rampager attacking the Brutalis.
Yep. So I'll do the gorilla first. He's on full strength, isn't he? So
Yeah.
3 hits. Strength 7, so just 1 wound.
1 wound, 3 up save. Oh, he tickles
2
him.
damage.
So he's down to 10 wounds remaining. The way he attacks. Oh, you've
The rider on top, yeah.
So your geezer on top.
Hitting on 3s, 2 hits. 6s. Yeah.
Oh, no, he didn't charge, yeah.
No, I didn't charge.
6 attacks back into you. So 2 misses, 4 hits, wounded on strength 12, so it'll be linked. No, so 3 saves. Back onto you, sir. AP 2.
So 2 go through.
So 6 damage.
So he's dead.
He is dead. That is a dodo.
He has bit the dust.
He's bit the dust. So that is turn. I'm going to do a quick end of turn roundup. So Templars, turn 3. I get Skew No Man's Land for 5 points, Assassination for 5 points. So that's exactly what I needed. I need to start catching up on them points. Going into Kroot, turn 4. Here we go, Kroot, turn 4. You really need to cling on to these points now, Ranny. So Mark for Death, you got rid of, you got to bring it down. So kill a vehicle, you get points for it, you get 4 points. Then we've got Storm, Hostile Objective. Basically, take an objective off me, you get 4 points, which you've done. So what have you done, Ranny?
So yeah, I've not done a great deal, to be honest, but I've moved this around here for Storm Hostile. So these who took this objective. These have just moved up as well. I can't really do much with them, but I'm going to try and charge it to stop you getting on my home objective, I think. Over here, I'm going to try my best to bring down an Impulsor, but I very much doubt it, but we'll see.
See what happens,
We'll see what happens, yeah.
And over here, the 7 carnivores that were left move forward to take this objective off me, so I overwatch it with this. Reroll null hits, because obviously you're in range of a Templar unit, and I managed to kill them all.
Yeah.
So,
very solid Overwatch.
Tell you what, that repulsor executioner, you're doing well, my son, you're doing well. So let's do some shooting, mate. So the Rampagers are going to start off the shooting by lobbing a grenade into the back of this Impulsor. So you can blow up some chairs.
So 6 dice, 4+, isn't it?
3, nice.
Yep.
Bang on average. That's down to 8 wounds remaining.
Lovely.
So next bit of shooting, the Rampagers did do a bit of shooting, didn't do anything to it. The Kroot Riders, roll there.
So this is hitting on 3s.
Looking good, looking good. Wounds on 5 and 6s?
5s, yep.
Good roll.
Yeah.
That's, oh well, yeah, that's 4.
4,
Good
yeah.
roll, yeah. -1.
-1, yeah.
2 damage. So these are 4-ups. 3 go through, so that's 6. That leaves on 2 wounds remaining. So you probably get that just with your charge.
Yeah.
The Rampagers, which get you, bring it down. But we'll have a look, do maybe a bit more shooting. I'm guessing they can shoot over there.
Yeah, there might be a plink of wound or 2 off, yeah.
Do that off camera.
Yeah. Terminators.
After this shooting, he plinks 1 wound off the Terminators. Now charging. So you've got the Carnivores going to the Terminators, and all these Kroot beasties going into the Impulsor. Try to take that last 2 wounds off. What are you starting with?
I'll start with the Rampagers.
Okay. They're literally in.
Yeah.
They're in.
6. Riders. Yeah, they're in.
And then the lads over there probably need about 5 or 6. 4.
4, I have to measure that.
We'll measure it up and see what's what. So all I need to do is get 2 mortal wounds through on the charge. So 4 pluses. So 1. So roll a 3 or 4. He does. That gets the tank. Does it blow up? It doesn't. But that pops and crumbles to the floor. So another really good point scoring turn for the Kroot. Get 8 points. It's going to be really hard for me to catch up here, but I can get 10 points here for primary, and I'm hoping to get 15 at the end. So I think it's going to be really close, this one, mate.
Yeah.
But let's put them scores on, and Templars turn 4. Black Templars turn 4. You fired, Ranny?
Yeah.
That stinks. Overwhelming force, display of might. You're not playing Death Guard today.
Hello, sorry.
You know? Overwhelming force, kill units of objectives, 3 points for it. Display of might, have more units in no man's land than Ranny. So basically, that stayed put. I need to trim these down. Ideally, I could get overwhelming force if I kill him. That has stayed put. I forgot about him as well. He adds towards display of might, so I'll have to kill him. He's moved forward to try and take them off an objective. They've moved forward to trim them down, and he stayed put to trim them down as well. So basically, and the Terminators have just crouched under that rock, and if I come all the way around here, jumping on Ranny's objective. So depending on how this turn goes, like I say, Ranny is far ahead on points. I just need to rack up as many as I can. Starting with the Brutalis, everything into the 2 Rampagers. So 2 Melters, hitting on freeze. Hits. 2 Melters, wounding on freeze. Just 1 wounds. So you've got a 5 up save, mate. 2.
Failed.
So that is I dropped that. D6 plus 2. That is 5.
Kills
so
1.
Kills 1. The other gun going into it. Let's get 1 more dice. Wounding on 5s and 6s, and this is twin linked. That's 2 more saves.
Yep. 1 goes through.
Links and wounds. You've got 4 wounds remaining, yeah? Then I'll go to these lads. No, I'll tell you what. I'll go to this tank, and it's just going to put everything into them Kroot Riders.
Yeah, these ones?
Yeah. I'd like to get rid of them. So I've got the... I'll do the piddly guns first. Why I've got 6 dice, I might as well do it. Stubber. So... hit on freeze, yeah? Re-rolling. And then wounding on 5s and 6s. And then it's twin link, so re-rolling. I'm going to do this tank off cam because there's that much re-rolling, but I'll let you know what it does to them Kroot Riders. So I've ended up just doing all the shooting. Basically, them 3 did get taken out by this. Of course they did, the man of the match. The intercessors shot through into that unit there and killed 1 of them. The Terminator shot into him and killed a couple of them. How many have you got there left? 4.
4 left, yeah.
He shot his nipple bolters into this Kroot on his own here, killed him, and everything else, including that, into this unit of 10 and killed them. So we've pretty much cleared up this battlefield. He's going to charge into that, whatever he's called, on a 5. So he sort of just goes around like that, grabs that objective and does, of course, D3 plus 3. So 4 mortal wounds, and he's on 4 wounds remaining. That is all the charging, and that is turn, my friend. I'll just add up some scores and we'll see what's what. So I get 9 points in my turn 4, going into Kroot, turn 5, 5th in final turn. So Ranny's turn 5, and we have just through my turn 5 as well. So you got established locus, engage on all fronts. You originally got behind enemy lines. So none of them you can get because he only has 1 unit left. I know you can get, you can't even get 1 table quarter.
No, you can't, no.
Ignore me. So established locus you did get though, because you ran into the centre with that unit there, and then when he got 2 points. Then in my turn, I got cleanse and recover assets. And at the end of my turn, I got the big 15 points as well. So cleansing, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Recover assets. Yeah? How does that sound?
You smashed it.
So basically, it makes sense, we've cleansed all this battlefield from the filthy Xenos that were here, and then we recovered our assets that we left on this field before we go up and leave this world.
Nice
so
and dramatic, yeah?
It basically wrote itself, mate. It basically wrote itself. Let's talk about it in the outro, I guess. Right, what a game, mate. Put it there.
What a game.
Put it there. That was good, that. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it as well. Obviously, first time using new army and that. I've been stuck with Death Guard for like the last 18 months, so probably enjoyed that, yeah.
It's quite refreshing to be able to just have different rules of different, it's a lot faster. So I'm saying to you, I bet you never did army so fast in your life.
No, I'm used to moving 5 inches.
Yeah. You're used to 5 inches,
I'm used to 5 inches, yeah.
That's it. But what did you think of the Kroot then? How did you find them?
I really enjoyed it. Some of the things surprised me, like they put out a bit more damage than I was maybe expecting in some places.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I didn't expect to take out that impulsor in 1 round, sort of.
Yeah.
At the end of the game there, so that surprised me. And
like you said, you forgot you forget a lot about the grenade strat.
Yeah.
So for an army that isn't really anti-tank, well, it is anti-tank, but you're trying to be thematic and lean into the Kroot, which don't have much anti-tank. So their grenade strats will come in really handy.
Yeah, I think so.
What are your plans for the crew? Are you going to extend on it? You're going to do some sort of conversions to get some anti-tank in there, or do you want to?
Yeah,
You're going to lean into the tower, get some allies in there. You know,
I am going to lean into the tower as well, but I'm going to try and keep the crew a bit of a separate force.
Okay.
And branch off with the tower into their own kind of army as well.
And then obviously when you want to use them both, it's still thematic.
Exactly. Yeah, like they have there's another detachment called Auxiliary Cadre where they use a lot of Kroot as well. So I wouldn't mind having a go at that and a few more battle suits and stuff with them as well. So yeah.
Have you got started on your tower or not?
I've got a couple of stuff, but nowhere near like enough to have an army ready soon. So it's a long way off. Yeah.
And I have been cracking the whip, so you've got a whole new army. We won't say that just yet, I think, because that'll be on the next game. Yeah. We're doing sort of a grand finale of 10th edition, a big 2v2.
Yeah.
And you're going to bring another new army along.
Another one, yeah. I've been slaving away.
That's it. I forget these daily dice lads, need to shout them orders. So
after this game, I've got the shackles back on. I'll go down in the basement with Carl and Chuey. And
don't be saying that. I can hear them banging down there. But you know what I mean? We've got all these new armies, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. That's why you should become a subscriber, at the very least, become a subscriber, and then support these lads for all the hard work they do. Because you don't get nothing out of it, do you? From
we
our
do
channel.
for the love of the game.
They don't get paid. They don't get nothing. You just get forced into it. You know what I mean?
That's it. Yeah.
But
we're all obsessed with Warhammer though, so that's
exactly. We were talking, weren't we? But when we were doing the army intros, and I was doing all the slow-mos, we were like, I think I'm pretty much fully addicted to Warhammer now. Yeah. And you were saying the same. So so the people like him are a piece of cake to make armies for me. I just have to shot in the chat. Yeah. I need a couple of new armies for the channel. Yeah. And Ranny's already there buying them, so you know what I mean? Piece of cake. I saw you coming for a mile off, didn't I?
No, that's it, yeah.
But I really enjoyed using the Templars. I think this was an uphill slog for you because I didn't realise how hard it was for you to go into 2+ armour save units.
Yeah, so most of my stuff's like AP 0, like a lot of it anyway.
And the ones you do have a bit of AP on, I have access to Armour Contempt. Yeah. So you probably noticed I was trying not to use Armour Contempt as much throughout this game, just to sort of... I kind of wish that I didn't bring as many 2-up save stuff. Maybe the Crusader squads and that might have been better into this matchup. Yeah. But considering how much of an uphill slog it was for you, the points you flew away with the points.
Yeah, I started off like really strong. It was only when I started losing more assets at the end where I started struggling to keep hold of the primary a bit more, maybe. But,
yeah, 100%. So have you got any men of the match or?
I don't know really. I quite like the Lone Spear in the first couple of turns. Just, I don't know why, just the idea of throwing javelins at Terminators. I like the idea of that. But
I feel like everything in your army sort of pulls its weight together.
It was more of a collective. Yeah, definitely. I agree.
Yeah, 100%. I think it's obvious what it was for me. I think the Repulsor Executioner really pulled its weight, and it's a heavy boy. Yeah. So
put some big damage out, didn't it?
It really did. Yeah. It's its perfect matchup is this matchup because we were saying off cam about all the little anti-infantry chaff guns. Came in really handy in this game, especially with your save being a 5-up. Saying that the big gun actually couldn't pull its weight because I didn't have any like really big targets for it, so it was sort of just taking out the Kroot lads. Yeah. I will remember the name one day.
If you're watching this now, we should have said in the intro, drink every time Sam says what these lads are getting.
I know. It'll be absolutely smashed with that. I take no liability for how drunk he'll be at the end of this game. But mate, what a game. I absolutely loved it. I loved having the Kroot on. We'll definitely get him back on again. We've been talking about doing Orcs versus Kroot. Sadly, if there's no power armor in the game, the sad fact is it's just not as popular. So it won't get as many views or not get as many clicks. But that's more of a game just for me and you. And I think some of you people will really enjoy that. Sort of just scavenging over a world for scraps. They're not bothered about what the bigger picture is going on in the galaxy. They're more bothered about who holds this fuel pump in the middle of the battlefield. You know? So I think we'll do that. I think we'll get that sorted. But like I say, the big finale for 10th edition is next week. So it'll be next Tuesday from now, if I get it edited in time, because we are recording it on a Sunday, and I'll have basically 2 days to edit. So if I can, but if not, I'll put it out that week still. I might get it out the Wednesday, Thursday or Friday, something like that. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks so much to the members. You're all absolutely legends. If you want to become a member and help out the channel, it massively, massively helps. And like I say, there's more giveaways coming up. We've only got 32 members, so giveaways are quite easy to win with only 32.
Especially if you become a super member or whatever.
Yeah, so if you're the Gods Amongst Men member, that's like the top tier, that's $4.99 a month.
Yeah.
You get 2 entries.
Yeah.
Also, if you're in the last giveaway that's on the channel, you get an extra entry. So that's just sort of a way to keep members to stick around.
Yeah.
Because I won't be doing giveaways that much at the minute. It'll be, I'm hoping to get 3 giveaways a year. But give or take, just depends on circumstances.
Yeah.
So you do have more chance of winning if you get them, that Gods Amongst Men tier, and if you're in the last one. Yeah. So I think that's everything for me. Thanks for coming, Ranny. You're a legend.
No worries, mate. Anytime. Always a pleasure to come on.
Of course, mate. It really is. And now we're going to have a brand new, I won't say it, but a brand new army next time as well. Like I say, thanks to your members. Thanks to all the subscribers, the likers, the hypers, and the commenters. You're all absolute legends. Before we finish, check out Rogue Miniatures. I've got a 10% discount in the description for them. They're a commission company. I'll tell you more in this video, so don't skip it. Hello everyone, I just want to talk a little bit about Rogue Miniatures. They're a UK-based commission company that focuses on above tabletop standard commissions. They've done commissions for daily dice, as you'll see on the screen right now, and they've always gone above and beyond to make sure I'm getting exactly what I signed up for. Look at that Demon Prince. Yeah, you know Lilith is ready to do some ripping and tearing. They also have an easy to navigate website where you can find the different services they offer. And don't hesitate to drop them a message for a free quote and use the code DailyDice10 for a 10% discount. They also have a sister company called Blasted Miniatures where you can get a more tabletop standard paint job if that's the type of thing you're after. And last but not least, they now have a podcast called Rogue and Blasted where they talk about things hobby related and you can get to know the people behind Rogue Miniatures. Out now on YouTube. So don't hesitate to drop them a message for a free quote today. And don't forget to use DailyDice10 for that 10% discount.